So everyone, the joys of being a parent. The joys. The highs, the lows. So Joplin woke me up at 1 o'clock this morning because she was scratching. She was just itchy, I guess. I don't know why. She didn't need to go anywhere. And then she woke me up at 3:30 and we went outside and she had to pee. And then she just wanted to wander around and sniff everything, and I was like, we're going in. And then wake up time is 5:30. So, yeah. I'm just really feeling that parenthood today. Because here I am. And there she is. We came back in, and kid gets to sleep. Mommy has to get ready. Kids, thank your parents. Because this is the kind of stuff they had to do for you. And dogs, thank your people. We got a brand new harness today. What do you think, Joplin? What do you think? What do you think, babe? She's being really good. Say, Mommy, I'm being good. Look at this. We got a brand new harness today. So this is light colored leather. The whole thing is leather or metal. And then the handle's metal, but it's covered with a nice leather. Smells real good. You know, that nice new leather smell. And we've got our, I believe it is embossed with the seeing eye. So this is Mommy and Colleen's brand new harness made for Joplin. You're going to be like camo with all this light color. So fancy. So, welcome to Colleen and Joplin's Seeing Eye Dog vlog. This is a good day so far. If you want to see previous episodes, they are linked in the description, as well as if you want to donate to the Seeing Eye so that this can keep happening for other people, please do. They run on donation and fundraising, so that link is in the description as well. Joplin and I are about to go into town to learn buses and trains. So we are going to head out. It's about 7:45 in the morning. We have already had both our breakfasts and a park time and a new harness. So we're about to head in, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay.
Stop recording video.
Alright. So this is the leisure path. And there's my Joplin working. She's leading me along. Whee, hop up. Good girl. Whee, is that correction? Hop up means let's go. And this is her harness and how I'm holding it. I'm holding her leash and her harness at the same time, so I can correct her. Okay. Now we are finding the front door again. The leisure path. This is the front door to the building. And I'm going to show you how she finds doorknobs. So here we go. Okay. Hop up door. Hop up door. Hop up door. Hop up door. Let's find your nosy. Hop up door. Hop up. Hop up door. Good girl! So she shows me where the door is. And we're going to take another lap around the leisure path. But this is her new harness. Pretty girl. Joplin! Pretty girl! And a waggly tail, too. And then now she's showing me where that the key thing is. Good girl! You want to go another lap? Yeah? Okay. Good girl. Hi, sweetie. I'm so happy. This is one of her new favorite positions. I don't know if you guys can see good, but she lays in between my legs and puts her paws up on my thigh and her little face. But yeah, it's pouring rain. And like in the 50s outside. It's gross. My whole time here has just been rain and chilly, and it's May. So that's been fun. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Joplin and I's Seeing Eye Dog vlog. This is Joplin in her new harness and her bone, which she wants to share with everybody. She's happy, so she's sharing her bone. Okay. Yes. Good job sharing your bone. Yes. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a pretty good couple of days. She and I have been working on the leisure path and stopping at gazebos and working on... Hi, sweetie. Good girl. Good girl, Shake. Good girl. Hi. Do you want me to take this off before you do something to yourself? Hi. Hi. So this is a golden thing. They like to put their head down and like push it against you. Also, when they get really excited, Goldens at least, when they get super excited, I was trying to figure out what the noise was, and it was her clacking her teeth together, like chattering her teeth. So she got up this morning with me, and I was like, "Hey, Job, good morning, Jobs," and she was like, and I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "What is that noise?" And they said, "Oh, she was teeth chattering at you. She's happy." And I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, that means she's happy." And I was like, "Oh, cool." So she has a couple golden habits where she does the teeth chattering and the put the head down, nestle it against you thing. And of course, the retrieving characteristics. Found out in the play area that she likes to catch. So I went to the pet store and I got her some treats and also a toothbrush cleaning set and a couple of toys made by Kong. So there's one rubber squeaky bone and also a barbell shaped like tennis squeaky bone thing. She really likes the tennis balls, so I also bought a Chuck It, which is a long handle with a tennis ball inside like a scoop, and you can you don't have to bend down to pick up the ball every time and touch like the soggy dog yum yum ball. You can just put it in the scoop and then you throw it again, and they get it. So what I mean by catcher is that I would throw something and it never hit the ground, and I was trying to figure out what the noise was because I put a bell on her collar so that when she was on the retractable leash in the play area, I would know where she was. I would hear the sound of the bell and be able to know where she was. A lot of visually impaired people will do that, whether the tags make enough noise or you put something on your dog so that you can hear where it is so it doesn't get into too much trouble when it's finally allowed free rein. And so I would throw something and I would just hear this like and then she would bring it to me. First of all, the bringing it to me is fantastic. That means she already knows how to retrieve, and she's pretty good about coming back to me when I call her. So I'm not going to have to do a ton of recall training, which is very cool. I was trying to figure out what it was. I was throwing it and she was jumping up in the air and catching it in her mouth. And I was like, she's a catcher. That's so cool. And if it does hit the ground, she'll go get it and bring it as well. She wasn't squeaking the toy, so I put it under my foot and I stomped my foot down and I was like, squeaky, squeaky, like look, it squeaks, that's how it squeaks. And so she came up and she took her paw and she was like, like smacking down on it. And then my trainer was describing this to me. She goes, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. She took both front paws and she started trying to jump on it like, I can't make it squeak like you did. And so she put it in her mouth and she was finally able to make it squeak, and then she was like happy to show me that Mom, look, it squeaks. And I was like, yes, good job. And then in the play area there were some indestructibles. So they're like this big. They're like, trying to think of a good analogy for my non-visual brethren. The size of a very large basketball. If you can imagine that, like one of those giant beach balls. But they're made of like this plasticky material that's supposed to be indestructible. And she was whacking those around, and we were kind of playing soccer. And so I found out that she does like to play. So she's a good worker, and she likes to roughhouse, so that'll be fun. And of course, every day that I've been here, it's been raining. So I think she's feeling a little better today, but it still rained. So we've been getting wet, drying off, and at least I think I got some of the toothpaste off of her face. I mentioned that I got the cleaning kit for her teeth, and it has doggy toothpaste and a toothbrush and 2 finger brushes, which is a little piece that you put on your fingers so you can brush the dog's teeth. And she wasn't necessarily a huge fan of letting me brush her teeth, so she kept turning her head a little bit, so I kind of had her in a headlock and simultaneously trying to brush her teeth some, and she kept turning her head, so I got the toothpaste like all over her muzzle and her ear and her eyebrow, and like I was like, Joplin. But she finally let me do it. I have one meeting this evening. We're gonna watch some videos for us newbies, for first time guide dog owners. The Seeing Eye has a fantastic YouTube channel, and I encourage you to go watch some of their videos just to know how to better behave around seeing eye dogs and guide dogs in general. Please subscribe to my videos. Me and Joplin would appreciate it. You can click the little bell to be notified of more episodes. Also, there are links in the description to previous episodes, and please subscribe, share, favorite it, thumbs up, and we can raise awareness of guide dogs and visual impairments. So feel free, if you want, to email me at blindinspirationcast@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter @InspirationCast. See you guys soon.
Last of the Mohicans. We call her Fallen Horse.